It is Friday, the 16th of January 2025, or 2026. It is almost 7:30. A very good evening. Currently finishing up one or two things that happened while the stream was starting, so please do pardon me. Hope everyone had a great week. There was no stream on Wednesday because I was mentally not great. And speaking of consent, there is actually a new feature on Blue Sky that I'm currently testing out. Apparently, you can get yourself a little go live notification, and then apparently, if you click on it, let me see if I can test it out with my other account. Let me see if I can test it out with my other account here. So if we do clicky click on the live button notification, then you can actually click on watch now and you can come here, and so as a result you don't necessarily need to wait for me to share the link. So that's cool. Like, I woke up today and I got the feature and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not, you know, it wouldn't hurt. So yeah, other things that have happened, like I said, was mentally not in the best place in the world earlier this week, so there was no stream on Wednesday. Sunday is gonna be Mega Man 11. And so, pardon me. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on with Final Fantasy VI in the form of a boss fight that I couldn't get past until after the stream. Once again, Joshua, thank you very much for that particular helpful little hint. Turns out it worked absolutely amazingly. And therefore we can go ahead and continue on our journey through the research thingamajig. Gonna be doing that immediately. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. There's the right button. And for those of you who missed the Monday stream, it was a whole lot of me dying to one boss. And that was not fun. I'm still deciding on how to actually work that into the streams or into the VODs when they go up on YouTube. We shall see. Maybe I'll just turn it into a two-parter of some kind. Anyway, there we go. That file one. And here is what I did. Oh, let me go ahead and kick the master volume down all the way down to 0, because I kind of want to showcase what it is that I did. So, there is here an option called Boost. Now, one of these options we have been using, which is the encounter option, allows you to decide on the default number of encounters, which is to say on or off, with the exception of special encounters. But there's also an EXP boost here. It changes the amount of experience earned in battle. There's a magic AP and a guild. So, for those of you who don't know how the particular fight went on Monday, we have 4 fights before the actual boss fight. From there, I put up, thanks to Joshua reminding me that the boost button existed in the first place, I put on the XP 2x4 and the magic AP 2x4 as well. From there, I put on Phantom for allies invincible, or invisible. Invincible are two different. Invisible and invincible are two different things. I put on Ifrit and I put on Ramu, and from there I just did everything in my power to make sure that we won. And we did, barely. It was not a great fight. It was not a fight I am proud of, but we won. And that's the most important thing. Is we won. We are past this particular point. We can go ahead and move on with our lives. We no longer have to deal with another few hours of just me trying to beat a game that clearly did not want to be beaten. We've also learned that... Let me go and put the game's audio a bit lower. We've also learned that apparently the bosses are more difficult in the remaster. I don't know why. It just is. Okay, let's use the tent. Oh, we could have just used the tent! Oh well. There you go. All feeling nice and nappy. So we're gonna go ahead and configuration boost is in both cases going back to 1. Let's go ahead and save this real fast. There we go. Okay, so going down, down, down. There's an... Oh, we are all the way back at... I see where we are now. Okay, we are right back at the start. Okay, so there's an inn here. Ah, I see now where we are. We are just back. Okay. So we've blown up almost the entire thing. Let's see here. Finish. And we can go ahead and use our usual. Also, apparently we are also immediately dying, so we are gonna want more stuff. So, like, we're just starting off great. I might actually need to keep the times warrior on, I guess? Because if this is gonna be how the next few... Oh dear, we are gonna need to grind for a bit, I feel. Okay, so that is one chaser down. Just gonna continue on jumping. Just gonna continue on jumping. And hoping that it will go well, as I'm in the meantime putting my phone in the dock, because it needs to... There we go. As we are continuing our journey. Apparently we get all the experience. Okay. Go ahead and temporarily get rid of encounters. Also, we have ads starting in about a minute. need to go ahead and run. And a back attack. Great start today. Luckily we only have a couple of onion knights. Which is somehow good. Okay. Good. And I do feel it does seem that we need to go ahead and do some magic grinding. After we are done here. Oh, interesting. Alright. Good. So, need to go ahead and get ourselves to an inn. And then work from there. Okay, so Phantom is now fully had. Cast Reflex, then Beast with Giant Bubbles, Fire Blizzard. Sure, let's give you Bismarck. Right, yeah, yes, let's get out of here indeed. Yes, I agree. Oh, we're in the middle of an outbreak. Okay. In that case, we shall wait for a moment. I didn't see that there was an outbreak ongoing. I was just very happy to be done. Just kind of looking, going to Discord. Okay, and there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, right at that moment, okay. Oh joy. Someone in the Discord server that I frequent has moved over to using the German Imperial flag. There's... Alright, what is going on here? We have... problem. Serious problem. Some serious problem that is darkening the skies, it seems. Those are... I'm sorry, are those cranes? Why are there cranes here? Slots? Okay. I don't know what slots do, but... Let's see here. Do we have anything? Mysidian rabbits. Okay then. Edgar, congratulations. Let's go then and do Ifrit. Let's see what the cranes are doing. Okay, so Hellfire gives... Okay, okay, one of them is weak to... One of them is weak to fire. Gotcha. One of them is weak to fire, both of them are weak to... But there was also something about a phenomenal reaction, which... I am not happy with. Okay, Thundera is... Okay, good. Okay, this is good. We have something that will work. We have something that will work. We have something that will work. That's a King Ball. Okay, so point of order, keep Edgar alive. Electrification level 1, not great. Okay, so we cannot use electricity anymore. But we can use fire. Also, that's a Mysidian rabbit. That is what I believe. The technical term for it is reasonably pointless. There's a magic attack barrier. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's the crane done. Good, okay, never mind. Good. Crane has been beaten. I don't know what we did, but the crane is done. I don't fully understand the boss fight, but I'm sure that I can look it up later. Okay, head back to Zozo. Okay, it seems the Magicite is reacting in some way. Okay, so Terra is an Esper. We sorta knew that. I mean, to be fair, they did tell us that 2 streams ago. One second, need to... Very quickly... Okay, so like I assume this is either Terra's father or Terra herself. Okay, Madwin, this is Madwin. Someone is trying to get through the gate. I assume that this is the gate. No, it's not. Okay. Need to find where the gate is. Need to... Okay. Oh, she might... Is she human? That could be it. Charm from the Esper world. There we go. Okay, so she is this human that someone got into the Esper world. Gotcha. Madeline. Hello, Madeline. So Madeline was meant to go back to her own world, but I guess disappeared or something? Alright, she already left, never mind. To the gate quite a while ago. Okay. Try for ourselves. Like two souls intertwining into one? Is that the idea? So it is. That is a very PG-13 way of... PG-6 way of showing that particular thing. Alright, so the Castilian Empire has decided to do a knock-knock on a different world altogether. Okay. Magical barrier. Okay, so a magical barrier has been added. So the Elder put on a barrier of some kind. Okay, but then how did Terra end up on our side of the barrier? That's sort of like where some question marks are starting to add up here. I mean, to be fair, it's like, oh, she could have let them here. Why did it take 2 years? Oh, you absolute dipshit. Oh dear, oh dear. All of this could have been avoided. Just, if you just check beforehand. Won't be able to return. Alright. Okay, so that's how they ended up on our side of... Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, never mind. So Terra is flung over into the human world. As is Madeline. As is... Okay. That gives some explanations. Okay. Yeah, evil emperor is evil. Gotcha. Evil emperor is evil and therefore deserves to die, I assume. Abilities. Yeah, so it seems like she finally has her memories back, which just adds to the question so far. Just the short bursts. Okay. Well, our OG healer is back. We're the ones they grabbed that day. That would make sense. Okay. So going back to Narsh, gotcha. Oh, everyone! It's the entire crew that's here. Okay, good. Makes sense. The crew was only split up due to Terra, so. Change up and down. With the up and down directional buttons. Altitude. Okay. Alright. Sure. Press and hold L and R when using direction buttons to move without changing the way airship is facing. Trying to land. L button to do a speedy about phase. Gotcha. Okay. Oh dear lord. Okay, this is gonna take some getting. Oh, this is gonna take some getting used to. Okay, map. We need to go to Narsh. Oh god. Oh, this is... Oh god. Okay, so we also want to go and get ourselves some... I'm still getting used to the controls here. One second. One moment, I need to quickly do something on Discord real fast. There we go. What is the... Which button do I need to press again for the menu button? Okay, there we go. Let's not take the wheel. Okay, let us switch party members first, so that we have some people here. I'd maybe slot my healer back. Like, we need someone capable of healing. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we want you. Who do we want? Terra we want at a minimum. Setzer, we want to have Terra in here, and given the fact that we do need to level quite a few people, proceed. Now let's move our stuff around. So that's Bismarck for Aspers. You get yourself Kite Sif for the confusion. I know you have a bunch of magic. Yeah, okay, yeah, we want Cura, Region, Labra, yeah, okay. Yeah, we want Terra to have that. And as for Sabin, Ifrit Strength +1, Magic, HP, MP, Katogun Plus for Demon Eye? That would work. Yes, that would work. And then we can go ahead and do some magic training first. Then formation, you go down there. Then we use this moment to go ahead and save real fast. Let's have a look at Nosh. 1 second, I need to do once again something. There we go, just... There we go. See how do things go in Vector. Okay. Have enough troops to storm the Empire. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Sealed gate. Ah, oh dear. Nice, to the Empire's east. Take from there while we launch an invasion from the north. This feels awfully familiar to the plot of Stormblood. Between humans and Espers, alright. Okay, so that would be the Empire's east. Slip through, okay. Well, before we go ahead and do that, let's first do some basic grinding. I am kind of tempted to go for the ×4 option. For MP and XP, just to kind of make the grinding a bit easier on myself. Okay, Morningstar, Sakamura. Yeah, literally nothing. Okay. That makes some level of sense. Okay, now we can go and take a look. Okay, so Morningstar is still better. Let's also go ahead and get ourselves some better gear. We will be in the area anyway for some MP stuff, so that it's not the most difficult thing in the world. Okay, just about every. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. No, we want to be here for a while in order to get some guild going. Oh God, I'm seeing all of this, and my brain is going. Oh dear Lord. We are desperately going to need to do some grinding here first. There we go. Okay, so Tiara. What's a boost of magic? Okay, no, yeah. Let's see, a Mithril. Power Sash. Gives strength, agility, and stamina. Okay, we want the stash for Sabine. And then we want to go ahead and grind some stuff out. Might want to do that. I'm not sure where I want to do that. We'll just try a couple of places and see where we end up. Okay, so no magic AP, then we want to... I know, just a place where we can go for just pure leveling. And during the outbreak I'm gonna be checking something. To see if... Okay. That's pretty much what I expected. Okay, good. So we're gonna be using this area to do some leveling. Get some gil. Because we have got like 5k per... I might also just actually go to... Huh, I have a couple of things that I'm thinking of. I'm currently thinking on what the best next logical step is for leveling. We do need to level anyway for the... We need to get there anyway for more abilities. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. Just gonna go and try a couple of places to see how stuff like experience, skill is all standing up. So that's a Loperos. But at the very least the HP is reasonable. Okay, there we go. Okay, lock learned Fire, Blizzard and Thunder. Oh, this is because it's too below a level. Yeah, don't like that. Alright, need to go back all the way over here. He's strong for treason. Go ahead and take a look around here. So we're just gonna go ahead and sit here and do some grinding, I guess. Although there is a bar here. Okay, no shadow, no shadow. Alright then. Like, I might do the ×4 on magic, gil, and experience just to kind of speed up this particular process, because it's not gonna be fun. We have chickens. Ooh, prismatic flash. Okay, that's trance. Not quite what I wanted, but I'll still take it. Oh, that is a thing I just did. Okay, so that's what trance does. I assume it is some way to get like stronger magic in there. So it's a matter of like figuring out when the best time is to use it. Okay, good. Luckily for us, we got a couple of tents. And in the meantime, doing some checking of things once again. There we go. All right, good. I think, you know what? I think purely for the sake of streaming, I will quickly do a ×4 boost. Just so that we are not gonna be stuck here level grinding. Like, it's not necessarily what I want to do either, but I have been told that it is probably a smart thing to do this. So, you know, like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend as if I know better than people that have played this game before. So we're just gonna get this to, I want to say, I don't even want to say 20 to be honest, but like we do need to get some stuff up and running. Preferably Cura, to be honest. Before we do anything else, I need to get some Gale and some Cura. So we want to say 20,000 gil, give or take. Go. Lock is... The other thing is just that we need to level some enemies that, or some of our allies that are currently just... Cura is only 7? Seriously? Oh, it's acquisition rate of 1. Okay. Kind of want to say like, oh dear lord. It's a fossil. Okay, it's also a good way to get some enemies up and running. You know, make sure everyone has some form of magic up there. Make sure that everyone is... you know what? I want to say everyone at the minimum level 15. That's gonna be my target goal. Or everyone dead. That's also a possibility. Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Alright, let's have a look at our boosts. Make sure they are all on. Decoration, bestiary. Okay, oh look at that. We have... Okay, so we're not even a third of the way. Okay. Good, great, amazing, love it. To be fair, that was fully on me as well. Gonna need to cure between every fight. And it's hit me, or the enemy's more tankier than they used to be. Okay, that's the first one done. Especially because we want get Terra to start getting some solid healing done, but in order to do that, she just needs to level up. SP plus 10%, good. Let's... Because she's currently level 14, yeah, that is just genuinely not good. Want at the very least also add a minimum one Cura. Because I don't know how else we are gonna be doing this. Okay. I think step 1 is just gonna be dealing with the Bone Dragon. Okay, we are dead. Okay, note to self, do not enter the desert for now. Desert bad. Desert very, very bad. Bunch of jokers. Because we also, the other problem is we need to gil in order to get ourselves better gear for everyone, so... Okay, so that's Acid Rain. And the first party member to be given better gear, it's gonna be Sabin, because the way he's constantly dying is... yeah, not great. Okay, let's see here. So we have a couple of level ups. Good. Setzer learned Confuse. Sabin learned Bio. Okay, everyone is still... Okay, Bio is now had. Death is getting there. Okay, oh, there we go, Raise. Oh, that would be useful. We have Imp and Float, so you're almost done there. You are nowhere near done yet, but... let's first of all save. How much money do we have? A bit. We can do one more run before we need to quickly go back to the other side of the world in order to do some shopping. Fix confusion on target. Sure, let's... see what happens. Because like I said, this is not fun to watch, but it does need to happen. And since I wasn't sure if there was gonna be story, there was no way for me to just be like, oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. Lock is leveled up. Setzer learned Imp. Break. Libra. Is everyone not 15 yet? Not yet. Like I said, we do want to at least get everyone up to 15. Whee! Gonna disembark. So that we can go ahead and get a couple of things. Gonna get, first of all, room for the free, or not necessarily free, but about as close to free as we are going to get. And next up, we are going to want to see if we can get any better gear. The answer is okay, so that is no on that particular question. Let us go ahead and get some better armor. It's golden shield. Mithril shield and heavy shield, okay. So we want 2 golden shields. Make that 3 golden shields. Priest's Millet. A hat that raises MP, maximum MP by 1/8. Maximum HP by 1/8. Okay. What do we want to do here? Power Sash, Strength is the wear. There's a lot of things that we technically need to do. Golden Shield will soon be put up. Priests Mitre versus... So it's evasion versus magical evasion. I think I'm gonna get one priest meter for us, and then I want the rest spent on... There we go. We need to keep Terra in our group because she's our healer. But the rest can be swung in and out as we so please. I'm gonna be using that. Although race is genuinely really good. So... Okay, so Terra's going here. Get Sabine, Setzer, and Gao. This is gonna be... Okay, good. Move over to abilities. Strength. Okay, so your defense is really high. Kabuko is not gonna be useful. I mean, Madwin could be, but Madwin is not currently in use. Okay, yeah, the Madwin is probably the more useful of the two. This is about to be a very long fight, I feel. But it's hopefully worth it. Whee! We'll also be taking a bit of a longer break during the next ad break, so I do apologize for that beforehand. Okay, that is pretty much what I figured. And we grab Spitzer. Okay, good, good. Oh, right, I had forgotten about the fact that... this is gonna be a long... Sabine learned Rising Phoenix. Well, that's good. I don't have any... Oh dear. Please tell me that there is a store right here. Thank you. Does that by any chance? Yes, you do. Good. I also might have left the window open. Yeah, we are definitely gonna be needing a longer break. Joker and the Don. Hello, Don. Okay. Well, Gao, congratulations, you've leveled up. Like I said, we're on the very least going to get everyone to 15. So... Gao's gonna be the slow one right there. Incorrect. Oh, okay. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Oh dear. Okay, turn needs region. Okay, that is good. Region is good. We want the region. Smart saver. Thank you very much for the achievement. I don't know what it is. That's a back attack though, I do know what that is. That is not fun. Yeah, I left the window open. I can feel it now. Okay, one more. But like I said, we're first gonna be taking a short break, so enjoy the music for now. And then afterward, enjoy your specially made ads. I've been told that they've added some sugar on top of them. I'll be right back. And there we go, welcome back. To me, mostly. Go to quickly do something, so we are back with just some quick leveling. And to be honest, I might keep on the ×4 for a bit, because with the knowledge that the boss fights have become a lot harder. Like, I'm not sure how much I want to risk all of it, to be honest. Like, I don't want to risk getting into another situation like that. Okay, good. And Gao is still not leveled. Wow. Alright. That is one more run. And then we will go back to the usual. If I don't run into this particular town, if I can help it. And then 2, 3. Oh, cool! Managed to get some slots in, but not we're gonna be seeing it, but yeah, no. Oh, we are. It's a. Oh, good lord! I'm like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a dive bomb. Okay, good. We've done what we came here to do. We're gonna move our normal party back. We're gonna be... No, wait, hang on. First... Whee! Hi, Theodore. How are you doing tonight? Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Right, and first need to change my party for the moment. I am, well, I was feeling not great the last few days, but, you know, I'm feeling better. Okay, so we need Edgar in here. Because this is then also going to be our main party going forward. We want to get Locke. And I believe Sianis already has done his stuff. Setzer, Sabine. Sabine is useful. But it feels like Sabine is gonna be more useful later down the line. Yeah, so do I. But you know, like I said, I'm feeling a bit better, so that's already very helpful. Do not open during flight. That makes sense. Oh, useful. Okay, good. Then we want... Oh, that would actually cost us quite a bit of money. Okay, teleport stone... Just gotta get us a little refreshment. Ah, that's for the... Okay, gotcha. Little refreshment is for... But yeah, sort of like going for the OG team. That's what I had the most success with. There we go, this is what I had the most success with. I'm sure I will change that up at some point. Speaking of which, Edgar... Equip... Okay, Edgar is done with Ramu. That is something I need to keep in mind. Okay, so either... The question is, what do I want Edgar to do? So Edgar feels probably best suited for the Green Beret. And let's get some Mithril Mells in. Same with you, okay. And then for abilities, so we are done with remove, but his stamina is useful, I guess. I'm still not sure what stamina is meant to do. But as for Edgar, there is something to be said about turning Edgar into someone that is mostly going to be on the sidelines. Like, he has a crossbow that is very useful for quick hits to enemies, but like, Edgar almost feels more useful with abilities like sleep, silence, maybe even like carbuncle. Like, he almost feels better as sort of like, yeah, that would work. Like, we have our dedicated healer in the form of Terra. We have our dedicated damage dealers in the form of 5 of them. And tanks. And then we can use Edgar for more esoteric things. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea of using Edgar for the more esoteric things that don't really have... that, like, aren't necessarily useful for one person, but can be the clincher in a fight. Yeah, I think that will work out best. Yeah. Okay. Now, the place we need to go to is to the east of the Empire, and there are a couple of things that are east. I will say, I will, for now, keep the times for on everything on for a bit, purely until I feel comfortable, because I didn't really level too much. But east of the Empire seems to me... combined with the fact that the question of, like, okay, what can we access now that we couldn't before? Well, a couple of things, including this funky little island. I wonder what that will be for. But the only other thing that I can imagine that we couldn't access before is this island right here. And it's also east of the Empire, so it feels like it's the place where we need to go. Like, it's east, you can only go there with an airship. So we have Tomasa. Hello, Tomasa. I mean, I could also be horrendously wrong, of course, but we shall see. Yeah, indeed, you have not seen me before. Hello. Always overcharges them. How much are we talking about here? Well, or we are not meant to be here. That's also a possibility. Is there a reason that people don't like outsiders here? Like... Okay, I guess I was wrong. This is not where we, I guess, need to go. Everyone here hates me. Wow. Wow. What did we do to deserve this? Not even... Okay, so clearly this is not where we are meant to be. We're not even offered... Alright then, I guess we're not... If we're not gonna be even offered a bed, then I guess we're not going here. You know, fine. If you guys don't want my money, then I guess I will just leave. I think I will feel comfortable once we reach our first level 20s. Okay, so it's not here. The other thing I kind of want to look at is another town that we haven't... or at least 2 towns that we could in theory access before, but didn't due to how quickly we got to where we needed to be. So I kind of want to take a look at those as well, including Tzen. Okay. Royal family was slaughtered. Bonk. Hiya, buddy. You mind talking to me? Okay, I guess you do mind. I guess you do mind talking to me. Okay, then. What do we have here? Guardian. It's immobile but ridiculously powerful. If you ever see it, run away and don't look back. So, if we see something called the Guardian, run. Run for our lives. Prevents poison, darkness, and zombie. Okay, that could be useful. Hello, you're hidden. Welcome to the Match Attack Research Facility Erasing. Yes, that is us. I'm sorry, what did we get? The Saraya, the Seraph. Angel Feathers restores ally Cura to... Terra. I mean, Kirin is useful. What do we get with... Seraph? We get Asuna, Race, and... Why, I believe we have made ourselves a very good deal, good sir. Huge gate deep in the cave on the eastern edge of the continent. Okay, so... Okay. I am very happy with our 3,000 guilds. With our 3,000 guild. Okay, so we have... Okay, and all of these are lesser than what we already have. Okay. Well, I am, for one, very happy that we decided to go ahead and take a look around here. This was a detour well worth it. So by that... I guess there's something here as well. Oh, it's a little chocobo stable! Oh, hiya, buddy. Hiya, buddy. Oh, it's a little chocobo stable. It's so cute. Okay, so let's have, in that case, have a look at the other town as well. I assume the other chocobo stables, from the looks of it, I guess, based on the fact that it's... So, let's have a look see at the other at the town of Maranda. Okay. Oh, there's something happening down there. Hello. Okay. Oh, come on! Seriously, dogfighting? Come on! Oh. Well, we did get a remedy. This town is there anything interesting here, or is it just... Okay, so someone with... Oh! Oh, wait, hang on, aren't you... There was like a dude that we needed to help write a letter to her love. Is that here? That could be here. Yeah, that might actually be here. Okay. So in that case, well, there's only one place we can really go. So let's go! Hooray! And this is Imperial Observation Outpost. Okay, good. Aren't any guards. Hello? Housekeeping? Anyone here? Package for Mr. Icy Wiener. Come on. Why is there no one here? This freaks me out. The cave to the sealed gate. Contained assassin's dagger. Oh shit! I forgot to put encounters on. That was not... That would explain some things. Well, that would explain some things. Okay, that's secure. It's Edgar. May evoke a cutting gale. Okay, I don't think there's anyone that is like weak to, or that will just casually. Whoa. Okay. They aren't serious, right? Right. So, how are we going to get past the evil lava of doom? That's a good question I just asked myself. I should probably try and find an answer to it. Please tell me that works. Okay, that works. Okay, good. Terra learned raise, Terra learned cure. Very good. Or Cura, I mean. Then all we have is Asuna, and then we can move you over to... Where is it? Doesn't matter. Okay, Bismarck, you're working on Carbuncle. How are you doing on that? You're working on it. Oh! Oh, I see. It's like the... Okay. Oh, that is annoying. Oh, that is gonna be annoying to have to figure out. Oh, that is... I can already tell I'm not gonna like that. Just take... Alright, all I need to do is take my time. Just need to take my time and slowly look at the pattern. Okay, there we go. That's an antidote. We are starting to get seriously singed. This is... I can already tell that this dungeon is FUN fun. Oh dear, oh dear. This is gonna be a fun one, I feel. Well, that works too. Okay, Edgar learned Reflect. It's X potion. So the question is now, well, let me just take a look. Okay, hang on. I'm seeing it. I am seeing it. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is... oh no. Just when I thought that we were like, oh yeah, we're almost done. No, we're not. Oh, this is... Oh, joy. This is quite the little dungeon that we got going here. It's in high ether. That's very useful. That is... Hang on, if you are zombie dragons, will you be... Okay, well, whatever it is, we shall see in a moment after the ad break ends. Just currently waiting. I'm in the meantime on Blue Sky. Oh! Okay, so I'm currently seeing a little inquiry for yes or no AI from DuckDuckGo. 4% of people say yes AI. 96 are saying that they want nothing to do with it. That is... Holy fuck. go. Welcome back, everyone. It's kind of quiet here for a moment. Let's see if this works. You are a zombie. You should in theory. Yes. The theory works. Also, it's a dragon. And dragons are it's slightly terrifying. Okay, we do need to... Okay, so someone has been zombified. At least everyone is now leveling up. Antidote. Currently, there we go. I also think that we are now at the point where we can go back to configuration, go to boost, and turn this back to 1. If we get hit by another boss fight, we can always put it back on again. But I think we are now at a stage where it shouldn't be too bad. He says not being sure. Let's do a quick save. He says not being too sure. Oh, it's another zombie dragon. Luckily for us, we have Cura. Standing penetrance, but flurry in there. There we go. We are now back to our normal routine. Speaking of which... okay. Oh, do we need to use these switches? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I can already tell. It's another dragon. Oh, joy! Luckily for us, we can just use Cure. Asshole. Been casually along. I know that works. It's 200 damage. And lock learned race. Okay, cool. Also, I should mention, I believe that my configuration is back to normal. Yes. Oh, cool. There's a distant sound. I wonder what it could be. There's a bunch of outcasts. See if we got the pretty clearly zombies. Okay, so fire heals them. Go, let's just heal lock for a moment. Okay, that's great. You know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with this player. Not okay with that. Xian learned Drain, and we learned Asuna. I am so confused. I was like, oh yeah, haha, I will move it back to normal, but like, is it just accidentally locked in or something? Is this a normal experience amount? I am not sure how to feel about it. Like, I'm genuinely not sure. Okay, but you know what happens. Genji glove, okay. You know what happens. Removes dungeon from, or removes party from. Okay. I don't have any. Never mind, I do. I'm not certain how to feel about the fact that what was meant to be the end of the ha-ha funny bit is turning into the much more serious ha-ha funny bit. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. And anyway, eye drops for Xian right here. I mean, sure, I guess. Either that means that this dungeon is expecting us to be a much higher level than we really are. Oh, it's another one of the Dargans. Okay, hang on, I am now curious. Level 21, okay, so... Okay, gotcha. So they are at roughly the same level that we are. It's like, for some reason, the bosses only have been made difficult. That's the weird thing. And what I don't like about it is that we're now entering this really weird loop. Hang on. So what I don't like about the discovery that we made on Monday, that the bosses have been made more difficult, is... Okay, let me go ahead and do some... Let me just go ahead and explain what I'm doing using paint, because might as well. Because I'm a visual person. Okay, so let me real quick explain what I believe is a bit awkward. No. I mean, to be fair, it would work in theory. Okay, so there we go. Let's say, there we go, that this is how a game should be. Simple, effective. As time progresses, so does sort of like the... Let's say that we have time. Time equals t. No, wait, that's not time. That is not meant to be time. So this is time. This is difficulty. This is time. This is difficulty. And let's make a line right here and right here. And this is, let's say this is your ideal. So let's go ahead and do sort of like a, oops. Let's go ahead and do this. So this right here is meant to be your ideal zone of difficulty. So time, ta-ta, difficulty, ta-ta. So let's say that as time progresses, the difficulty moves up, and there is this little area right here that is meant to be the flow zone. Let's go and call that flow. And the idea of every game is that you stay within this flow zone. And that means that at the start it will be easier, then you get a bit of a difficulty spike, then it drops for a bit, but in theory you stay within this sort of like, even if it goes a bit like this, a bit wonky, it's still... There is still a flow zone here. There's still a flow zone, you are still within it, you still, as difficulty goes up, you're staying within the flow state, and you sort of have a reasonable level of difficulty. The problem that I'm experiencing is that if we go ahead and do this real fast, is that there are, let's say there are, let's make this into 3 bosses. What we are now getting is that we start off with a flow zone. Let me grab something. Brush strokes, brush, door. This is gonna look absolutely awful. I don't care. So yeah, let's say that you are that let's call these boss fights. Let's say that these 3 things over here, these 3, where are you? There you are. These 3 things are all 3 boss fights. What you're now getting is you have your flow zone. Flow zone is going well. Oh, there's a difficulty spike. Difficulty spike goes down, but now you actually get this. And you get this line right here. Because due to the sudden difficulty spike, you are now compensating. You're using the ×4, you're using level grinding, you're using all kinds of things to make your life easier for yourself. Because you've just learned there's a difficulty spike, that's not fun. The problem now is that your difficulty is suddenly dropping like a brick. You have normal enemies, which are no longer an issue, but go ahead and move on. So you try to return to the flow state. Oh, but there we go, here's another boss fight. Once again, you sort of like prepare for it. So you sort of prepare for it. But now you're once again with the problem because you are overleveling. So you lower the level, you lower the overleveling, you try to return to that flow state, you reach it for a moment. Oh, but there's another boss fight. Once again, you lower up to around here, and then you try to return. This is the problem for me with Final Fantasy VI at the moment. God, if someone were to come in right now, they would have no idea what it is that I'm talking about. Point here is that the problem that I'm having with the Pixel Remaster is that you're meant to be in the flow state. And that flow state, you can have it more difficult, you can have it less difficult. The important point here is that you stay within that flow state, but Hang on, let me go ahead and do something here real fast. But I cannot write to save my life. There we go. But what in actuality is happening is you have that flow state. You know, like everything is sort of like going well, the bosses are somewhat difficult, and sometimes not. But then you reach the Magitech facility and suddenly your difficulty spikes up. This is the point where we currently are. We have finished the Magitech facility, but due to the sudden difficulty spike at the very end, a difficulty spike that is only to the Pixel Remaster apparently, I've now gotten to, we are now, this is roughly where we are. Here is where we are. We are at a point where I'm now fighting enemies that have not changed in difficulty, but due to my sudden aggressive overleveling in order to avoid being stuck again, I'm now out of that flow state. The enemies are not fun to fight anymore because I know roughly what I'm doing. And when the next boss fight comes, I have to assume there's going to be another spike in, there's going to be another difficulty spike that I'm trying to lower by overleveling. But then we're once again hitting another point where the enemies once again become too easy because they haven't been leveled with the bosses. So this right here is what I think is going wrong with Final Fantasy VI at the moment and with the Pixel Remaster. Is that difficulty spike on Monday has now led to being completely out of the flow. Which leads to me just not having really fun with fights because I'm more focused on over-leveling than that I am, you know, trying to be tactical. I'm like, oh no. It's only now that I'm seeing that zombie dragons are level 21 that I'm like, oh, I guess we are on level. But like, I don't know. Is that good? Is that bad? Do I need to be a higher level? Is there gonna be a boss fight that suddenly jumps up in level difficulty to 30? Like, that's sort of my problem at the moment, is due to the messing with the Magitech facility, I don't know what I'm gonna be hit with next. And that is a genuine problem. Okay, okay, that's a ninja. Hello, ninja. So that is my main problem at the moment, is I am no longer in that, until the Magitech facility, the game was actually going really well. We were in a relatively nice flow state. Buried in the ground beneath the big stairway for my own. Okay, great. We now know that that's a thing. But like I said, it really is the perception difference here. It's the fact that I can no longer trust what is going on. Change tent, good. That is sort of my big problem here, is because like I said, until the moment that we hit it's like the moment until the moment we hit specimen 128, I felt like the game had a really nice difficulty curve. Like, it was getting more difficult, it required me to make use of all the mechanics. But then that specimen happened. And all of a sudden, I am no longer confident. I'm no longer confident in my abilities, I'm no longer confident if I'm on the right level, if I'm gonna be hit with another one of these at some point. And that is just genuinely bad. And the fact that apparently this is new is what irks me the most. This is not part of the base game. This is a change that has occurred in the remaster. And that just makes me annoyed, because I was genuinely enjoying the combat until now, and now I'm Just kind of always gonna be on the lookout for something happening. Like, I don't want to be in that position, but that's where we currently are at. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we are... okay. Grand Staircase. Gold needle, scrolls. Why are we getting scrolls? We can't use them, right? High ether. Oh, cool. Oh, that is for all of them. Oh, that is very useful. If it triggers, of course. You. Slime Shaver just instant KO because I really don't want to deal with that. I hate instant KOs. They are genuinely the bane of my existence. Okay, hang on. Get rid of encounters for a moment. The fact that they are now just randomized. I'm... Well, let's get a suspend. Let us continue moving down. There we go. We're back to where we need to be. I am so done. With the outcasts. Specifically with Life Shaver. Okay, there we go. It's an elixir. Okay. Okay, so it won't activate always, but you know, the mere fact that it does activate is useful. Okay. Well, Edgar did learn haste, that is useful. But I'm starting to run out of... holy waters. Okay, in the meantime... Okay, you have... You are still getting strength. So there is something to be said about... keeping you up there for that, but your attack... There is something about keeping Bismarck on you purely for the strength upgrade. Okay, you are still working on Carbuncle. Oh, okay, there's still quite a bit that you need to have. Okay, Ifrit is done. You do get strength +1. So fire, and drain. There is something to be said about getting Shiva for Blizzard as well. Okay, you managed to get Seraph in there for all of that. Then we could... Is there a magic? There is. Cave Sip. Okay. So you're gonna get magic. Sleep Silence. I did say that I want to use Edgar for certain things, but I think for now... Bismarck gives us strength +2. But there is something to be said about Siren for the HP. I think Edgar is actually gonna want to get Siren after we are done with Carbuncle. I want to give either Cyan or I think with Locke I want to move over to Unicorn just to give him some abilities that will be useful. We're gonna wait until the outbreak is over to continue. I want to at the very least finish this particular dungeon today. Like, one dungeon a day seems like a very fair... So we're just waiting on the ad breaks to finish up. There we go, welcome back. Hey, encounters are on. And there's a bunch of us. Oh. Fuck you. I hate outcasts so much. I genuinely loathe outcasts at this point. And no, not that. Okay, good. But he is. They always are. Outcasts. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Okay, I see what we're doing. I just don't care. Fine, I see what we're doing. I don't care. We're just gonna live shave today. The RNGs has said, haha. Yep, there we go. Another live shaver. Great, fun, love it. Oh, sure, you're dead. Okay. Gotta go in the high potion. There we go. Now you can at the very least survive for long enough to do some damage. Okay. We're gonna temporarily put encounters off in order to go ahead and go back and get to our tent. Please ignore the running so that we can get back to our tent. Like, apparently I was told that it used to be that enemies and bosses had... One second, need to... The game is gonna be wasting my time. Then for the moment, I'm gonna be wasting its time by quickly posting something on Blue Sky. One moment. I forgot to post my new phone wallpaper. I genuinely don't... Here's what I don't get. This is genuinely what I don't get. Why did they decide... At least this is from how I understand it, from what I've been told. Also, I'm only now noticing that I'm still not gaming. Well, now I am. Okay, Blue Sky's not working. But why is it that... This is the part that I don't get. So it apparently used to be that enemies had a particular rhythm to their fights. Like that, but they had a particular rhythm. Also, let me check something here if... Okay, never mind. Okay, good. You guys didn't hear the audio twice. Good. But apparently it used to be that enemies had a particular rhythm to their fights. So the main question that I am having is, with that knowledge, why did they change it to randomize it? I'm sorry, I don't know what now? Oh, interesting. Interesting. But like, why is it that the despite the fact that they had something really good work, they had something that worked really well, they still decided to go with, okay, we're just gonna randomize everything. Like, that's the part that I don't get. Is if you have a system that is designed around very meticulously programmed attack patterns, then why go for that? Because I want to really enjoy the combat. But given the fact that very powerful abilities are in the hands of RNGesus, feels bad in some way. And I can't explain what it is. Like, there is I think it has to do with sort of like the very innate human desire to have some control over what is going on. And the fact that you... Well, guess we're not getting that. And the fact that you don't really have control over certain attacks makes it feel worse than it really is. I think that is it. It's this sort of like knowledge of... that it doesn't feel... There's a level of fairness involved, I guess. I feel like that might be it, is that there is a level of wanting to feel as if the enemy is playing fair. And randomly selecting like a couple of really powerful attacks back to back doesn't feel fair in the same way. I think that might genuinely be it. I think that it might be as simple as that, to be honest. Yeah, I think, to be honest, that is genuinely it. So, I guess we've now found the answer of why this dungeon isn't feeling great? Anyway, that's me complaining for today. Let's go to continue on back to what we were doing. That is holy water, thank you. I desperately need the holy water. Okay, good. Oh, that's how we can get to it as well. Why would you ever use that switch in that case? Here's an idea. This is really dumb, but if this works, I'm gonna feel really good. Shit. Okay, I now feel really good about myself. Okay, we are cooking. We are cooking here. There is some cooking going on. Okay, yeah, no, we've got ourselves some. We are doing some cooking. Okay, so we are very close to the next floor. Do a quick save. Alright, we're cooking with Rays. We are cooking with Rays. Also, that is the fourth. Okay, that's a preemptive strike. Would this work on the outcasts as well? It does. Okay, okay, okay. So we are in the kitchen. And we are doing some serious meal prepping. That's some holy waters. I am very happy with what it is that we are preparing in this kitchen. That feels like the start of a boss fight. Something about massive door makes me go, I feel as if we are about to do a fight. Oh, this is the door that we saw in one of the cutscenes a few streams ago. Okay, so that's the sealed gate. Might want to give grace to everyone, to be honest. Beyond there is the Aspo world. Tis indeed a most eerie place. Also, I might off-stream use this dungeon to do some leveling. Because it is a genuinely really good place to level, especially now that Raze is essentially a one-hit KO. Alright, hello Kefka. Luckily for us, we do have a healer. And they'll open the gate for us. Oh, this is bad. Voltaire passes through the gate. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. And to be honest, I did do a quick save, so even if we need to level, then we just need to do some leveling. Let's at the very least start off with that. Level 1, HP 1, MP, no weaknesses. Okay, so we just need to go to keep him busy. Okay, let's throw Reflect his way. Oh, there's okay. That's not what I quite expected. I love that it's why is it Kafka of all people that is saying that he's got a bad feeling about this? Oh no, that's bad. Those are no, that's bad. Those are not fun enemies. I love how Kefka is just as confused as we are about all of this. There's something really fun about seeing Kefka be completely unprepared for what is happening right now. Okay, so door is closed, enemies are in. What has been happening in that world since that's not good. Oh no. That is also why does that look like a skull? That really can't be good. So many things that are not going well here. Also, I do hope I might mess with the sound again at some point, but like, oh, that's not good. Okay, where does this lead? Oh, this is the. Oh, okay. So now what? Well, first of all, do a quick save here just to be sure. That is bad. I think the nomenclature for what just happened is bad or a shit show or... They were afraid of something. Yeah! Which way the Espers go? Towards the Imperial... Oh no. So how, on a scale from 1 to murderous, how angry are the Espers at the moment? The answer is very murderous, it seems. It seems that... Let's get down. Agreed on that one. Oh, they are very angry. Yeah, I kind of figured that they were angry, Terra, but still, oh, good lord. That's it. Oh, oh no. If this is the end of Act 1, it is a very solid end of Act 1. Okay, so where are we gonna end up? Like, genuinely, this is genuinely good in the storytelling sense. Like, there's a lot happening, story is moving forward really nicely, it's a clear escalation. It definitely feels as if we're out of I'll say as if we're out of the kiddie pool and have jumped into something. Blackjack deck. It definitely feels... okay, first of all, wow. Second of all, it definitely feels as if as if we're now in Act 2 and stuff has escalated. Okay, let's keep our normal team in there. Until we have... First of all, let's go to keep our normal team in there. Second of all, because I do not trust what's going on outside at the moment. Like, once we have prepared our stuff or we are somewhere safe. Okay, where are we? We are... somewhere with chickens. With lots and lots of chickens. Thank you. Is this Chocobo stable? Yes, it is! Hiya, buddy. Yeah, quit to you as well. Oh, it's a good little. It's a good little. Oh. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Anyway, Miranda. Now what? Yeah, let's go then. Stay here. So, our airship has crashed. So, where do we go from here? Because we've been here before today. There's a chicken up on the... Oh, never mind, it's a bird. I want to say, like, there's a chicken on the roof. There is not, in fact, a chicken on the roof. Okay. Now what? Do we just... like leave town or something? I am slightly confused as to what we are meant to do now. I might go back into the airship and kind of see if we can move it. Otherwise, I guess make it to the Imperial capital? Given the fact that that was sort of like where a lot of stuff was happening. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? You know, to have a look at what happened in the Imperial capital. That's of course assuming that we can't fly there. Okay, Locke learns Cura. Good, good, okay, good. Can we? We can't, okay. So that's that question answered. So there's nothing going on in Miranda, from what I can see. Then I guess the next stop is the capital. Is see what's going on in the capital. Make sure everyone is okay. Okay. Let's go then and attack everyone. Ah, little doggy does the tackle. How cute. I will say though, something that I have not really neglected to mention is the backgrounds for the fights are beautiful. Okay, so we've got Protect, Shell, Teleport, and Confuse. Do you, in that case, have you... Okay, yeah, you have finished Cup and Coke. Good, okay. So then we move you over to Siren for the Sleep, Silence, and Slow. Okay, almost at the capital. If this isn't it, then I'm not sure what we need to do. Okay, yep, this is where we needed to be. Oh, good lord. Okay, now, yeah, this sounds like where we needed to be, given everything being on fire. Okay, so I made the right choice. Good. That is okay. That is good. That is good. I mean, it's good in the sense that I know where we need to go. It's bad in the sense that no one deserves this. Are you loyal to the Empire? No. What? I mean, buddy, what else were you expecting? Hey, these random people have just come here. I wonder if they're loyal. Please don't... Oh! Oh, how nice. Oh, so there will be ads in roughly now. So we're gonna be waiting here for the ad break to finish up. Okay, there we go. Okay, what do we have? We have everything that is lesser. Okay, good. I mean, lesser is... Let's hope that I am correct, but feels like it's the obvious next step. Let's go and see here. Yeah, what did happen indeed? Turner and the Narj Guard. So why are the returners here as well? I guess they staged an attack and right as the Aspers did as well? Like what This isn't good. Was like this when we got here. Yeah, that's sort of what I assumed. The Imperial... Yeah, like, let's have a look and see what's going on in the Imperial Palace. You guys alright? Also, the Emperor is expecting us. That does not sound good. Emperors had a change of heart. Okay, also hi Sid. Espers came to save the friends and learned that none of them were alive. They ravaged the entire... Oh, yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad. Bad, 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 bad. That would indeed do it. War is over. Okay. Destroy the entire world if we don't do something. We're utterly helpless against them. That, yes. Means to control. Speak more over dinner to... Oh. And you can before dinner. Make them understand. Select as many soldiers as you can. President Kafka, as he learned everything about me and spending the rest of his days behind bars. That's 3 soldiers. That's 4. Alarm, ailing, and explosion. Top is because the Emperor found out he used poison against the people of Doma. 6. Turner. Oh. Yeah, buddy, we're trying to help you. Peace talk with returns and others, okay. Thank you. Match tech messages has been shut down. Who on... Oh, come on, seriously, did we... Oh, come on. We seriously did it while he was on the... I guess we did it while he was on the toilet. Yeah, I too would also be annoyed if that were to happen. Okay, let's just go ahead and do running. Talk to as many soldiers as we possibly can. Okay. Could you, good sir, thank you. Get out of my face. Kefka's been thrown in jail. Good, 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 good. I don't know if this is good or bad that we are essentially running around. But I do want to return to the throne room with, like... Thank you. Okay, that is 16 soldiers. Okay, now we can... Ah, there we go. Lost the whole family. I am so sorry to hear that, dude. Okay, good. Good. Using poison, then how low can you go indeed? Oh, are you serious? We just used the... Ah, damn it, dude. Gross. But, you know, like, why? Ah, Kefka. Can't believe it. Okay. So that's a cell. That is Kefka's cell specifically. So we managed to talk to 20 soldiers. There we go. Okay. Strong returners. Have around a minute left to talk to as many soldiers as possible. It's interesting because we were fighting the Magic Laser before and you can see how much we've grown since then. Okay, Fire and Imp, thank you. I think that is everyone? Like, I believe we have talked to everyone here. Yeah, we finished talking to the soldiers. That evening, a banquet was held with the Emperor. Alright. Okay, sits with the returners. Sharing a meal at the same table, let's make a toast. What shall we raise our glasses? Yeah, to our homelands. Why not? You know, diplomatic. Let's go ahead and stay diplomatic. Let's say not the returners, not the Empire. Homelands. Be that wherever it might be. Leave him in jail, pardon him, execute him. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Kefka did something vile. Let's have him still in his cell for a while, then we can decide what to do. Alright. Like, to be honest, given the fact that he killed many... It's considered a war crime. War crimes definitely have the death penalty to them in our world, so... Everything with Kefka we just poison. Yeah, what's done is done. It's very to work to eradicate poisons from the world. Senator Celeste. Yeah, we trust her whether she's spied or not. Okay, I was lying. The lunacy of the war long before I did and went over to your side. Okay. Yeah, why did you start the war? Okay, lust for power. Why do we have to talk to your man? To the war. And why do you want peace now? Okay. The Empire has been ravaged by the Espers that emerged from the Sealed Gate. We've learned that. So essentially, we've learned that he had lust for power. He believes he ends the war because he believes working together is easier. And as for the other thing, I don't quite remember. Okay. Don't think they'll tear the entire world apart. That, yes. Ispus came on to the rampage, all my ambitions faded in an instant. It was committed in the name of conquest. Asked me a minute ago. Yeah, why did you start the war? It's very desire peace, I want you to understand that. Yeah, let's take a short break. We are learning a lot here, but I am very much in my mind. I am going like, there has to be something. One second. Like I'm sort of like mentally I'm preparing for a possible betrayal. I'm like there has to be more to this, right? Like there has to be something has to happen. Yeah, that you genuinely want peace. Okay. Espers flew northward, northward towards Crescent Island. When they'll decide to go on another rampage. We need to find them and convince them to set aside their aggression before that happens. Okay. Between human and Esper. That is true. Magitech armored transport ship moored in the border in the port of Albrook. All haste, we please come board. Yes. General Leo. Oh, hang on. Aren't you like the dude that was like against poison? I think you were. Yes, hello, Leo. Kind of want to say, like, wasn't Leo the dude that really did not want to use poison in any way, shape, or form? Okay, Albrook. Suppose I convince them to cease their attack. Share our only hope. Help me again. Where is Albrook? Okay, so Log goes with Terra. That's fair. The rest of you stay here. I smell a rat. Yes, that's sort of what I'm thinking as well. It's like the Emperor. There's something about the way the Emperor is talking that makes me suspicious. Okay, step towards peace. Albrook. I'm kind of curious if there is like something else. Due to your decorum at tonight's banquet and your grace in speaking to our soldiers beforehand, the Emperor has decided upon the following. All Imperial troops will be withdrawn from South Figaro immediately. Kingdom of Doma. The armory at the opposite... Oh, that is cool! Oh, I guess... Oh, now I'm curious what would have happened if he had done differently. Oh, that's really nice. That's like, it really gives me the feeling that there is like more going on. Okay, what have we been given? We store some... Ooh. Okay, hang on. Quip. Dragoon boots in exchange for tinted... Okay, so Albrook. I think once we actually get to... Well, there are a couple of things I need to do, but... Given the fact that we are now sorta... So, given the fact that we are currently sort of like 10 minutes before the next ad break, I might end it here for today. Like, we've definitely left Act 1, and we've absolutely entered Act 2. Okay, so Albrook is... Okay, so then we are gonna be ending it here for today. For the very simple reason that, you know, we're about 3 hours in. I'm gonna need to do stuff as well tonight. You know what? The story is picking up for me. I'll say this. The story is definitely... The story's picking up. I'm enjoying... the combat-wise, I'm not enjoying myself because I'm always in the back of my mind wondering if we're gonna be hit with another difficulty spike at some point. Like, that single fight on Monday has, for me, fundamentally altered how I look at the combat in the game. It's also sort of like a bit weird in that I don't know if what I'm doing is good or not. Like, I'm giving certain aspects to certain people, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm meant to do this or if I'm not. Like, there's no real feedback in if it's a good idea or not. We'll see in the future, I guess. So that is definitely there's definitely an issue on my end that I'm not sure. Like, it's going well, but is that because I over leveled? Is that because I happen to actually be doing something well? That I be doing something good? So therefore I am like, I'm not sure about the combat anymore. At first I was very happy with the combat. At first I was like, yeah, this is going well. Now I've kind of shifted towards being not sure about it anymore due to, like I said before, the way that Monday's stream kind of went. Apart from that, the story is really picking up. Like, I'm really enjoying where the story is going. We're clearly done with Act 1. We are now... There is movement, there is stuff happening. We are seeing point A, plot A to B to C to D progression. Stuff is happening. It feels like... The one problem for me, though, is we're now about 11-12 hours in. It feels like the story is finally getting to a point where I'm starting to understand what's even going on. Like, the first 3 hours, I was just really confused. I was just going from place to place, kind of just accepting the fact that I had no idea what was going on, and I wasn't ever gonna have an idea. And now I'm like, okay, we have a clear goal. There is a clear end goal, is what I'm saying. It's like, stop the Aspers from wrecking the world. Okay, good. We have an end goal. From now on, I can sort of like see how all the different story beats can either work towards that end goal or move us away from it or become a side path. And that was sort of what I was missing earlier. It's like until we got through the cave, I was just kind of doing whatever the game told me, but no real way of knowing, is this a side path that we're on? Is this like just a normal step? Are we moving away from whatever the goal is? Is there even an end goal at the moment? And the fact that that's now solved is really good. So I'm really happy with that. Like, there's an end goal. We can start working towards it. Good. Okay, now we're making progress. Monday, we're going to be continuing Final Fantasy VI on Monday. We'll be around 7 p.m. as per usual. And Sunday, we're going to be streaming some Mega Man 11, the first in a series of Sunday streams, where I will be playing smaller games that don't really deserve, for mostly time reasons, to have a slot in the midweek, or during the weekdays. So these will be smaller, happier, snappier games. We're looking at like below 10 hours in most cases. So we will see what we will be doing that. YouTube wise, Star Force, I'm gonna see if I can get that all up and running in the coming few days. Next week though, keep in mind, Monday, we're gonna be doing more Final Fantasy VI, and the way it looks right now, on Saturday, next week on Saturday, we will have the birthday bash. So there will be no Sunday stream in that case. Thank you. And for those of you who are curious, Wednesday is my actual birthday, but in order to make sure everyone can actually join in on the fun, we will be doing the birthday streams during the weekend. So thank you all for joining me for tonight. I'll see you guys on Monday for more Final Fantasy VI, or on Sunday for Mega Man 11. Have a good night.